Hi, good morning. Teacher Tara here. Today is Sunday. It's my rest day, but I just want to make this video to all of my students or to all of the learners there who are actually really good in English. However, there is some thing that they need to really improve. So, what are the common errors that I find out to those students, whether they are an English speaker or not? Actually, they cannot even define what is sentence. So I know that English subjects are being taught since preschool, but there is an issue with the retention among the students. So if you ask them to define sentence, well, only some of them can give an idea to you what is really the sentence definition. We say that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thoughts or ideas. I also ask them what are the parts of a sentence. So we have the subject and the predicate. Those subjects are usually nouns or pronouns, and for our predicate, it usually starts from our verb, which is an action word. So guys, millions of English speakers are actually using English from the 8 parts of speech, meaning if you are familiar with the 8 parts of speech, you'll definitely can easily construct sentences. So I have listed here things that whether English speaker or non-English speaker should always consider making sure that they are writing a correct sentence. First, you guys need to familiarize the 8 parts of speech. What are they? We have the noun, which are names, pronoun, because there are names that are too long. If you don't want to use them, you can just use pronoun. We say that pronoun is a replacer of a noun. So let's say, for example, the name of your subject is Maria, Teresa, Cruz, Santos, things like that. You can just use she instead of using that long name in your sentence. So that's why we have that pronoun. Third is we have the verb. That's the very important part of speech as well, because that's where our predicate comes from. So when we say verb, it is an action word. So there are so many actions words that we have in English. Anything you do that involves action is actually an example of verb. What I'm doing now is talking. Talk, teach, write, speak. Those are action words. So you can actually give a lot of examples from our verb. Adjective, we have a describing words. So I'm not gonna explain everything on this 8 parts of speech. I just need you guys to familiarize yourself from these 8 parts of speech, making sure that you guys can write a correct sentences. So adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, those are examples of, those are 8 parts of speech that you need to really keep in mind. Another error, you guys need to consider this when you are writing sentences. First, whenever you are writing sentences, you need to make sure that you are capitalizing the first letter of your sentence, okay? Second, you need to make sure that your sentence ends with the proper punctuations. It's when you are narrating something, just simply ends with a period. When you are asking questions, just simply ends with a question mark. And when your sentence expresses a strong feelings and emotions, you 3 important punctuations, guys, that you should always keep on mind. Because even if your sentence is so correct, but you forget to put a punctuation mark, sorry, but your sentence still considered as incorrect. Second, your sentence should have subject and verb or predicate. You need to make sure that that 2 parts of sentence is there. And the third one is, in English, we only have 2 numbers. Take note on these numbers. We have the singular and the plural. If your subject is singular or 1, make sure to use the S form of the verb, or verb ends with S. Let's make an example. My mother bakes a cake. Why do we use the verb bakes, S form of the verb? Because our subject is mother. So there. Or the children play in the playground. Why do we use the word play without S? We call it base form of the verb because our subject is children, which is plural. So take note, guys. linking verb, because there are students who is fond of using is, are, was, where. There's no issue on that, guys. You just need to make sure that whenever you are using a linking verb, is for singular, are for plural, for pronoun I, you need to make sure that you are using the ing form, which is the gerund. So let me show you an example. Give me my marker. So over here, guys, I have an example of a sentence that explains the 4 important things that you should consider. So in our first example, Leo plays badminton. What did you notice? Our sentence begins with the first letter and it ends with the proper punctuations, period or dot. Our sentence subject is only one, singular. That is why we use the S form of the verb, plays. Verb ends with S. So there you go. We have a perfect and correct sentence over here. In our example, second example, we use to play the base form of the verb because our subject pronoun is they, meaning plural. And we make sure that our sentence ends with the proper punctuations dot and it begins with a capital letter T. Now, let's proceed to the third example. This is what I'm saying earlier. There are students who is not fond of using S form or base form. That is still fine. So, is here is singular. We use is here because our subject pronoun he is singular. He is playing badminton. Make sure to use the ing form, playing, ing, so that it's verb plus the ing form, playing. Whenever you use linking verb, make sure that this one are together, right? You cannot just say he playing badminton. That is no, that is really incorrect. Now, they are playing badminton. Why do we use are? Because our subject is plural, which is they. Again, guys, in order for you to make sure that you are writing a correct sentences, make sure that the first letter of your sentence is capitalized and you ended with the correct punctuations. Either period if you are just narrating something, question mark if you're asking questions, then interjection if you are expressing strong feelings and emotions. These are really common errors that you guys always have encountered. So don't forget, alright? For more videos, I will be thinking a lot of more videos in the future for you guys to learn from me. Again, this is Tara, Teacher Tara again. Thank you for watching.